Now, there's another important legal implication of what Hamas is, and that has to do with whether it's a terrorist organization, what the results of that are. So, if you look at what is a terrorist organization, it's an organization that willfully carries out acts intended to cause death or serious bodily injuries to civilians or other persons not taking active part in the hostilities, where the purpose of such act is to intimidate a population or compel a government or an international organization to do or abstain from doing something. That pretty clearly covers the activities of Hamas. As a result, any signatory on the International Convention on Suppression of Financing of Terrorism is obliged to take certain acts to prevent money from going to them. I'll just note that the persons who are considered terrorists are not solely those who carry out these acts of killing, but those who participate or are accomplices in it, those who organize or direct others, those who contribute in various ways. Okay, now, there is a legal duty binding on all states, even if they're not members of that convention. It's created by Security Council Resolution 1373, which was adopted by authority of Chapter 7, which means that every state is required to carry it out by order of the Security Council. And the Security Council required all states to prevent and suppress the financing of terrorist acts and do various other things, including deny safe haven to those who finance, plan, support, or commit terrorist acts, or provide safe havens. Right? Incidentally, when it talks here about support, it's quite clear it's providing any form of support, active or passive. Right? So even passive support to terrorist organizations is forbidden. 1566 adds one important clarification, that there is no excuse by reason of political agenda. Right? You go here to the bottom. Under no circumstances justifiable by considerations of political, philosophical, ideological, racial, ethnic, religious, or other similar nature. And so the duties created by the Security Council, this also, by the way, is a Chapter 7 resolution, cannot be waived simply because Hamas has a political agenda. I'll add, by the way, you'll look throughout these documents, 1373, 1566, the International Convention for the Suppression of Terrorist Financing, other documents like the International Convention for the Suppression of Terrorist Bombings, the Genocide Convention, all the others. Is there any clause that says a popularly elected party is exempt from the provisions of these treaties? And the answer, of course, is no. Right? Winning an election does not mean you may commit genocide, commit terrorism, and otherwise avoid legal responsibility.